Hi everybody, Mel Bell here. This reading is for my water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces for the month of November. I hope you are well. If you are new here, thank you for tuning in. I am doing monthly readings broken up by element, and I also do angel readings on a weekly basis. That is my offering at this time. And if you like what you see or what you hear, please do like, share, subscribe, comment, and let me know. And for those of you returning, I really appreciate your support. And I am happy that we are connecting in this way and that my messages are of some value to you. Okay, so I pulled some cards initially, as I always do, for the sake of time. And you know what I saw was very interesting, very clear. I got a lot of jumping cards, so it felt like the message really wanted to come through to you quickly, as if maybe you've been a little unplugged or disconnected from your intuition. But so in the U position was the 10 of Cups, right? And 10 of Cups in this reading is about the totality of wholeness, basically having all your needs met, having everything you need, being all is well with your family and relationships and things like that. But the situation was the 5 of Pentacles, which is a very contradicting message, because the situation is about feeling left out, not having enough, worrying about money, worrying about your home, things like that. So where does that conflict of energies come from? And the incoming energy was the Judgment card. So this is about really taking a look at your here and now, sometimes getting wrapped up in the past, how things are in the past, and having a hard time seeing things with a lens of today, right now, which makes me think that maybe your perception of your reality is not really what's happening right now. Maybe the reality is that things are going pretty well, but maybe you're very worried that things are going to crash, that things are going to fall apart, like something bad is going to happen. So sometimes when we have become accustomed to challenges and accustomed to struggle, we might not trust ease and grace. Then in the challenge is the Queen of Wands. So there may be a challenge in you taking action. Maybe, so two things. You could be in a place where you can't take action because things are not lined up correctly. You're being blocked. Maybe a schedule has been rescheduled a number of times. This could be about work. This could be about life, family, friends, your home life. But somewhere in life, perhaps there is a challenge of moving forward movement. I want to point out that sometimes, and also spiritually speaking, so if you have put in a lot of work and suddenly you feel a lull, and when I say work, I mean spiritual work, character, exploring your character, your shadow self, shadow work, things like that. It is possible that right now you are on pause. But please remember, there's integration. There's integration. This is also with like manifestation. If you've put something out there and you feel like you did all the work and nothing's happened yet, it could just be like right now is the time for the gestation period, okay? And also for taking some time to integrate what you have already learned. What you have learned, there is a point, there is a space and time, there's a pause, and it feels like nothing's happening, but it's actually you absorbing and on a subconscious level adjusting yourself and letting go and clearing things out with that energy coming in from the Judgment card. That you, maybe parts of you from your past needs to fall away. And, you know, with this in the situation, maybe this is your past. Maybe this is your past that has been, this has been the common theme. That doesn't mean that it has to be that way for the rest of your life. We have all been through cycles where we're stuck in the same cycle. And so we begin to believe that that's all there is. And that we're always going to have this kind of struggle in the bottom always falls out. It does not always have to be that way. Does not always have to be that way. And there's this, so now the Hermit card is in the future, okay? The near future. This is where you're going to find your peace. You need to, like I said, the integration period, going away by yourself. If you have children, it might be hard to find this time. If you are a single parent, that makes it doubly hard. But you can, even when someone's taking a nap, you can choose to go meditate, spend some time journaling, like try to find a space, find some time to yourself. If you have family members that you don't normally call on for help, maybe you can ask for help. Maybe there's a play date, but you have to carve out some time for yourself. This is going to be very impactful for changing your mindset. Because in your wild card position, you've got the Queen of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles is like, all is well in my world, especially my physical world, my health, my home, my finances. All of those things are good. Like, I am good. I know what I need to do to make my life, to maintain a good life. Now, things are always going to happen. We're always going to face challenges. But she's like, I got this. Like, I know how to get myself out of a struggle. I know how to get myself out of a hard time. I know how to operate in a crisis. There's great power in your past experiences and what you may have been through. So when you're looking at your past, make sure that you are also taking with you the good parts, that you are taking with you that which strengthened you, the lessons that you've learned. The way that you navigate life now might not be the same way you navigated it back 10 years ago. So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, for the month of November, it's a mindset change. Let me make note of that. I just want to make note of that for you. I might need to put that in the subject line of this. All right. So, we've got a couple of other decks to pull from. We're going to pull from, that deck is the Everyday Witch Tarot. And this is the Sacred Traveler Oracle cards by Denise Lynn. The tarot deck is by Deborah Blake. All right, here we go. What's a message for my water signs? Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. My lovely water signs. For the month of November, please, what do you have to say to us? All right. Got it. Okay, we're going to do 3. All right. Okay, so when we were talking about things being peaceful and that being unfamiliar to you, you are exactly where you need to be. Unknown territory, so things just might not feel comfortable because things are okay. And we really need to look at that from a psychological perspective, make sure that we don't self-sabotage things for ourselves. Get ready for new horizons, faraway places. So a different way of living, a new job, even just a new way of looking at things, a new school, a new practice, a new spiritual practice, a new health regimen, working out, exercising, doing things for yourself that you haven't normally done or you're not good at, but suddenly you are filled with inspiration to do something new. Begin now. Take your first step. Okay, so it doesn't have to be a big step. Keep this in mind. You don't have to take giant steps to make big change. You do not have to always be doing. Sometimes your first step is saying, you know what? I am going to allow myself just to be. I am going to allow myself to be still. I'm going to allow myself not to do a lot of things. And I know some people will keep themselves busy so they don't have to sit with themselves. So they don't have to look at themselves and face themselves. Okay, that energy coming in of judgment is also about facing yourself. And maybe there's some fear around that, being by yourself and in your own thoughts. And I know that our minds can be our ally or our enemy, but there is something to be gained for sitting with yourself and really listening. Now, you did get 2 queens in this reading, so I want to, as a side note, there may be an influential woman in your life or a person who has a feminine vibe to them. So this could be a man, or it could be someone who does not identify as either, but has a feminine, nurturing quality to them. And there could be somebody that you can lean on for support and getting things done, or somebody you can lean on to, how is it that you're always so chill? Like this and that happened to you just last month and you just seem to be doing fine. Maybe that person has some advice for you. Okay, so we're going to pull one more deck, which is the Quantum Oracle. We'll see what the Quantum Oracle has to say to us for Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. If you're still here and you have not clicked that like button, I appreciate it if you do. Subscribe if you like to get these readings on a monthly basis. I did see 1333 on my timer there, and I would say that definitely for me is a good message of being connected to people in your life that can help, coming together with other people. Also, the Ascended Masters. Those are like Jesus, Buddha. There are many Ascended Masters that can assist you at this time, and you can choose one to work with if that is your thing. One fell out. I'm going to honor that card that just fell out. I think I might read from the book on that one. All right, one more. Okay, so I got the Loving Woman. So this, I want to say this is a 2-sided coin here. So this can also be somebody that you are at odds with. So what I said still stands. But in addition to that, if you are having an issue with somebody who is a woman in your life, family, work, what have you, neighbor, that you can visualize a different relationship. So I had a problem with somebody who was a coworker, and I did a meditation and I brought them into the light, like this globe of light. So I saw them first as why they were bothering me, annoying me, or all that. And then I brought them into the light and I saw them as glorious and beautiful. And it went into our relationship. This was years ago. But it went into our relationship improved by me doing that. So sometimes we just need to see people as who they really are, not how they are triggering us, not their shortcomings, because we all have shortcomings. And sometimes we need to give people grace. We don't always know what they're going through. And they may not be the best at dealing with what they're going through, and they may lash out, but that doesn't make them bad people. So it's important to not demonize people based on that. Present power. This is the one I'm going to read at the end of this message, okay? So, but firstly, I want to mention that, there's different kinds of power. There's different kinds of ways to be powerful. There's power in silence. There is power in deciding not to engage, deciding not to act. There is power in that. There's also power in acting and making a definitive choice on what you're going to do. So it depends on where you're at. Always use your discernment in any reading that you get from anybody. Where does this resonate with you? This is your source of power right now is in gratitude. Okay? So really practice gratitude. Gratitude is going to help you with this. It is going to help you shift your mindset. Now, things can go wrong. Things can be going wrong. There could be money issues. You can be like, well, I have things that I'm worried about, and it's very valid. And it's not to invalidate that. It is to say that your source of power is here. It's not in this. It's not in focusing on that. It's not in worrying about that. It's in having gratitude, sitting down, writing in a journal the things that you are grateful for in this current moment. Sometimes that act will tell you, okay, I'm okay. Things are not as great as I want them to be, but I'm okay. And that can also fuel manifestation for blessings to come through. Okay, so we're going to read from this present power, and then we're going to close out the reading. So, this book. This is the Quantum Oracle by Sandra Ann Taylor, and she breaks these up in an interesting way. This is a consciousness card, which is about your thoughts, and how your thoughts shape your reality, right? And what it's very important for your to shift your consciousness. Okay, so a man stands on a pedestal holding a chain in each hand, and the chain in his left hand, representing the past, holds a powerful lion. The chain in his right, representing the future, holds a tiger. The beasts are quiet and the man is in control. Thoughts about the past and worries about the future can neither run away with him or consume him. The card is letting you know that you have significant power now, and there's some present issue that will benefit greatly from your attention. If there's a matter to be resolved, a project to be finished, or a decision to be made, now is the time to prioritize it. You are in a position of strength, so keep your thoughts focused on the issue at hand and be ready to take action. Joyous opportunities are opening up for you at this time. You're now capable of taming the rampant, fragmented energy in your life by staying strong in the current moment. The past is over, and the future will bring beautiful blessings as long as you continue to be conscious of your power in the present. I hope that you were listening, you guys. I almost encourage you to rewind if you weren't fully listening, but it mentions the past being over, which I thought was really interesting, that this resonates with what we just said. Okay, so that's that. I hope you guys have a great November. Please take care of yourselves, and your key for November is mindset change. Please focus on where I can shift my mindset. The mind is super powerful, and it will help you manifest, or it will help you worry and spiral. So the choice is yours. The negative runs real easy. The positive takes a little work. So you make the choice. Okay, take care, water signs. See you next month. Bye.